Hey guys, this is Rebecca Schmidt from Laugh, Love, Breathe Tarot. You can check me out on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. And I'm here today to offer you your full moon reading. This is going to be for the full moon in Virgo happening on March 9th, 2020. So let's check in and see what the energies are going to be like around that moon and how you can use the energies to work with them, right? So full moons are often about releasing, letting go. Full moons can often be very illuminating of perhaps secrets or events behind the scenes, or sometimes some deeper things. But you know what? That's what we've been going through, right? We've actually been in this Mercury retrograde in Pisces for the last few weeks, and it's been really intense and it's been really deep, and I think people are a little emotionally exhausted at this time, and just in time for this full moon in Virgo, right? Virgo is pretty grounded, so I think many of you might be looking forward to that. And on the same day, da-na-na, Mercury is going direct. So I feel like a lot of us that have been waiting for projects we want to, deliver or start or get a push on or move forward with things, they've just been stalled as we've been kind of forced to go through these motions and emotions and circumstances and situations. Come on, girl. But yeah, experiences, and here we are. So excited about this full moon, excited about Mercury going direct again, and I chose two crystals to go with the energies of this full moon. So we have selenite, one of my faves, and often a crowd pleaser, I might say. And selenite, it brings good luck, number one. We all could use some of that. It also really brings a sense of deep peace. It allows for a nice connection to source energy. It also really can assist in judgment and insight, and it's very calming. It's also great for cleansing toxic energies. So we can use all of those kind of healing properties to kind of figure out what's coming at us this week, or not this week, but this full moon. And so yes, this week, full moons, usually the energy lasts, the really strong energy is like a few days around each side, 3 or 4 days around each side, but also it goes 2 weeks, right? So, and it's also the full moon, things are ending, things are unfolding. Who knows what's going to happen for you, but something's gonna happen. I also chose a piece of sodalite. This is a raw piece of sodalite. So you may have seen it polished and it's a little bit shinier, but I love it very much. And it's very soothing as well. This is very calming, it's very soothing, and it brings in a lot of clarity. It's also really great for public speaking or boosting your self-confidence, great for helping to verbalize your emotions. And it also helps with decision making. So these two together, I feel like they bring a lot of clarity. Maybe now there's going to be like an understanding for why some of the events occurred the way that they occurred. Feels like some things that we just didn't understand why they happened, and we've just been dealing with them the way we've been dealing with them. Some of us better than others, sometimes better than other times. Oh, I forgive you and I love you. Oh, we got cards popping already. What else was I going to say? Yeah, so just we go with it, right? We go with what comes up. But I do feel like now we're going to get a little more information, a little knowledge that's going to key us in. That's just a sense I'm having right now. The first card that comes up here is the Ten of Swords. Swords have to do with the element of air, and they have to do with our mental realm, your thoughts, your thought processes, and patterns, as well as your belief systems, and also communications as well. This is an ending, okay? There's an ending to something. It feels like it could have been worry, stress. Sometimes we have to hit rock bottom in order to rise up. Some of you may have noticed this with this retrograde in Pisces. It could have forced you to come to just the very bottom of things. You had to let things play out to the very end to see what was going to happen and what your strength was. And when you hit rock bottom, the beauty of it is that you get to rise. There's nowhere to go but up, right? So you're rising up. And it's also the ending of something. And you look at this dark cloud is now lifting. And below it is this beautiful, beautiful, calm, sunny day. So I feel like there is some kind of removal of it could be a mental issue or worries or a pattern that you've just dealt with for a long time. It could be something that you maybe weren't even really aware that you did, because you maybe began this as a coping mechanism as a child, or something a long, long time ago that just kind of became a part of you. And guess what? It's just not necessary anymore. So adios. This could also be the ending of something bigger. It could be the ending of a relationship, an ending of a job position. But it feels more to me like it's like the ending of a pattern. So maybe you want to say, yeah, to that one. Okay, let's see what else is going on with the full moon. What's coming in with this full moon? March 9th, 2020. I just saw 555 on the camera there. Oh, cool. We have the Lovers card. So I kind of started this spiritual journey through seeing number sequences. That's how Spirit first, I guess, caught my attention, and I would see them everywhere. And I see 1111 was the big one, and literally on receipts, my phone would beep 1111. I would pay for something. I would be on the bus. I would glance up. I would see 1111 as the address on the house across the street, etc., etc. So finally, I Googled it. Like I was like, what is going on with this? And that's when I started to learn about synchronicities and angel numbers. Other people call them different things, but I like to think that it is the way that Source connects with me and keeps me in alignment. So I just saw and lets me know I'm in alignment. I don't know if they keep me there, but it helps me feel balanced anyway. And also I give thanks that, yes, you're connecting with me. You're here with me. I'm not alone, right? And not in a creepy way, in a good way. Good feels here. Kind of like a safety net kind of feeling. And so I just saw 555, and that usually signifies some big changes coming in. So let's see what that is about for the full moon. And we have the Lovers card. So together with this, I would say there is an ending to do with something within a relationship, or a partnership of some sort. It could be business partnership. It feels like a soul connection because it is the Lovers card. So it could be a very strong, close-knit bond that you have with someone. And it could also be a romantic love connection. It feels like there's an ending of a pattern here. It actually feels like this is like they want to cheer through me. And I say they, I mean spirit, source, frequencies, energy, whatever you want to say. Something connecting with us right now, helping me with this reading. There's something that the Lovers, they've overcome this. They have made it through and cut and broken a pattern. There could be addictions, addictive thought patterns, addictive whatever. Poor me, it feels like this, enough is enough, all this pain, stuff from their past. It feels like this, some way of something's ending. So either a relationship is ending for you. But I think more than likely a lot of you, there's literally like a bee that was just like floating around right in front of me. Yep, right around the camera there. For a lot of you, it just feels like the ending of, an old belief or belief system or pattern or way of thinking, or maybe even something, a little destructive or codependent, that sort of thing. So it does feel like that's going on. I feel like there's one more card. They want to give some clarity on this or some more information. What's going on with this full moon? It does. It feels like a little bit of end of codependence, and in is coming the Nine of Pentacles. And Pentacles have to do with the element of earth. And they have to do with our money and our material realm, even our security, even our physical health and well-being as well. So here we see a person who is just very independently wealthy and healthy and secure in who she is and what she has around her in the material world. Success, she might be an entrepreneur. When going with these, it feels like, I always do it backwards, don't I, guys? Every time. It feels like this ending of something is bringing this sense of independence in. So perhaps what's been coming up for you a bit more lately too is, who are you leaning on too much? Who are you depending on for your own happiness, for your own health and well-being? And can you depend on yourself? Can you still be in this, but be this? And let go of a lot of this. Yeah, that voice actually happened. Okay, one more card and I will say adios. That means I'll say goodbye. Okay, what else do you want to say? Is there anything else for this? There it is, the card that popped out. And it's the Judgment card, another major arcana card. How beautiful. So some divine energies at play here for this full moon. And this is a card when you're being called to rise up. It's like an awakening, okay? Nothing's going to be the same from it's like a before and after, or before and now, so to speak. Thinking outside of the box, being forced to think outside of the box, being forced to think outside of your box, the mind that you've, not your mind, but your mindset, your beliefs that you've created to date, what you've been told, and it feels like something's getting blown right out of the water. And you're gonna see some change, some big change. So I'm gonna leave you with that. This is cool. This is cool. It feels like going from a drab life to something sparkly. So happy full moon, happy Mercury going direct. And if you are interested in a private reading, I'm also going to start some coaching and workshops soon to teach Tarot. If you're interested in learning a bit more about Tarot, drop me a line. I also offer the private readings, and I'd love to connect in with you. And thank you so much for your love and support, and have a fantastic day. Peace and love. Ciao.